BBN on WYFQ-FM, Wadesboro, Charlotte, and WYFP, Hartswell.
Trust His word, count me, count me, count me with the children of the heavenly King, count me with the servants who would service bring, count me with the ransom to His praises sing, count me, count me. Who are saved by grace. Count me, who have found in Christ the hiding place. Count me, when you count up those who do the right, count me, count me, who are walking
Ahoy there! It's time for the Captain's Club. Hey, welcome to Shareathon Captain's Club.
Grab your phone, get ready to call. It's Shareathon.
Oh, it is Shareathon indeed, and it's not just any old Captain's Club during the Shareathon. It's time for you to call and to give the answer to the riddles that you are going to hear. We have 6. We'll see if we get to them all. And you can help us by calling in just a little bit. We don't have Uncle Charlie. We don't have the Sugar Creek Gang, but we do have you to answer the riddles. So are you ready? Well, we need to introduce a couple people. Miss Barbara, Chief Anarchy Coordinator or Cryptologic Technician, whichever you prefer. Her job is to decipher the messages that come from those answering the phones. They'll have your answer, your name, and where you live. Are you excited, Miss Barbara?
I am so excited. I've been waiting for this all day long. I've been counting down the hours, and then I started counting down the minutes, and I am ready to go.
Well, we will get ready very soon. We do have one more person to introduce. On deck with us is Mr. Jason, owner of the lofty title of Chief Mutiny Encourager and Chief Bilge Pump Operator, second class. We are hoping that maybe one of these days we'll be able to, bump that up to first class.
Well, a bilge pump operator can dream. So that's
just a dream, Mr. Jason. Just a dream.
That's right. But
Well,
one day.
Well, you're going to help us with the flood of riddles, and your main job, other than to give some answers, is to give the phone number. Do you want to practice that?
Yes.
See if you're ready?
Yes. I've been warming up all day. Here he goes. 1-800-888-7077.
Wow, I think you got it.
Wow,
First try.
he has come a long way. That's impressive.
But the program's just getting started. So
yeah, there's still plenty of time for failure on that one.
Absolutely.
He hasn't given any answers yet.
No.
So far, so good.
Ahead of time.
So far, so good.
Speaking of answers, what is the first riddle?
Okay, boys and girls, are you ready? Get ready to dial because I think you're going to know the answer to this one. The first riddle is, how do bees get to school? How do bees get to school?
They want to learn too, right?
Absolutely.
That makes sense.
Absolutely. So come on, boys and girls. How do bees get to school? What's that phone number?
It is 1-800-888-7077.
Now, I might point out this is not the question about the bee that chewed bumble gum or the fumble bee that dropped things. This is a different bee question.
Wow, Mr.
To be
Mike,
or not
you
to be
are
is
good.
also the question.
I cannot believe it, but I think we're starting to get some of the answers
Well, that
in
didn't take long.
already. They must have had the phone number in their phone from yesterday. But I think if I'm correct, our first person who got the right answer was Tayson in Indiana.
That's what it looks like.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Indiana
Already?
calling in. Yeah, all the way. That is exactly the answer we were looking for. But
Hoosiers
right
smart.
behind that was Christy from Knoxville and Christopher in Virginia and Luke from Dallas and Katie from Fort Mill, South Carolina.
Good
That's what
job.
we were looking for. Who do you have, Mr. Jason?
Well, the Hall kids from Tennessee have a slightly different answer, but they may have been on track with it. So we're going to give them credit for that.
For sure.
And it looks like Joel in Richmond, Virginia has the correct answer. Walter from Fort Benning, Georgia, also with the correct answer. So does Isaac in Burlington, North Carolina. You know, Isaac, he's good at these riddles.
He's very
is.
good at
and,
riddles.
So is, it looks like Connor from Mechanicsville, Virginia, really good at these riddles.
I am so happy to see that Sabra from Smithfield, Virginia has called again. And Joseph in Louisiana, it's so great to hear from you. That's the answer we were looking for. Great job. Sienna in Utah, that's perfect. And Bella in South Carolina, Patricia in North Carolina, and then Chloe and Ellie from Opelika, Alabama. I hope I said that right.
Yeah,
But
that sounds
you got
right.
the right answer, even if I said your city wrong. You got the right answer. Who else got it?
I like Nicholas's.
Let's
You
see.
see that one?
Where is Nicholas here?
I don't know, but I see
Oh, there
Levi
it is.
and Charlotte with the right
okay.
answer.
Nicholas from North Carolina said a bumble car.
Oh,
bumble car.
great answer. But Emily in West Louisiana got the right answer. And then Charlotte in Virginia, great job. And Isaac in North Carolina. Oh, here's from Benjamin and Abigail in Rock Hill again. They won one yesterday, but today they got the right answer for sure. And then Ian in Tennessee got it.
Jesse in Florida has it. And Beverly, good job, Beverly, with the correct answer. Beverly's from Tennessee.
Wow. Nicholas in North Carolina. Oh, you already said that one. Mr. Mike found that one first.
Yes.
That's right. And I should be listening to what Mr. Jason said because I have no idea which one he said. But Beverly in Tennessee, I think is what you got.
I did. Yeah, I did mention that one. but-
And then we had another one come in from Knoxville, Tennessee with the right answer. There are so many right answers. This is unbelievable. I mean, do I keep going or?
Well, Matthew's going to remind us what the question was in case you missed it.
How do bees get to school?
That's right.
Oh, great job. And I've got Ella and Titan from Waxhaw, North Carolina, and Matthew and Micah in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. And I wonder if Brianna's listening and Tristan's listening today. I bet they are. And I bet they even know the answer to this
I hope
riddle.
they'll call in with their answer.
I do too. But Nicholas in North Carolina called in, and so did Isaiah in Pennsylvania.
Very good. It looks like Lydia in Indiana also, I think that's the correct answer as well.
I do too.
Yeah.
And that Indiana is doing well today. They start with the right answer. They've got Lydia's got the right answer.
right.
Great
Indiana,
job, Indiana.
well represented for sure.
Very well represented. Very, very good. Should I give them the answer? I
Well-
mean, since most of them know it now.
Well, Bogus wanted to give the answers. So
Oh.
why don't we let him try and see if he gets close?
Not even close. no,
I thought it was
not
Mr. Jason. Are you
surprised.
sure that was bogus or was
was
that Mr.
bogus.
Jason?
Not even close.
No, they sound a lot alike.
Oh, well, I better give the answer because obviously Bogus does not know how to say the right answer. So the question was, how do bees get to school? They get to school on the school bus.
That's right.
And they have to drive on the highway.
The highway. That's,
Boys and girls, that was not part of the riddle. That was bonus. That was
I've just been sitting on
bonus.
that one, wait, ready.
and it was not Bogus's answer, but Taysom from Indiana had the first right answer. So congratulations. All right.
indeed.
I think this one's
job.
new, this next one.
Oh, and let me tell you, this is a tough one. I bet some of the kids are going to get it, but it is tough. So here's the riddle. What driver never gets on the road? What driver never gets on the road? Now, I know that Ella and Titan had said they were actually in their car listening. So they're actually on the road right
Okay,
now.
great.
But can you tell me what kind of driver never gets on the road?
Well, if you know the correct answer, you should call right now 1-800-888-7077. 1-800-888-7077.
Mr. Mike, would you like to take a guess at this new riddle?
I think Bogus would like to, but more than I would.
Okay.
Oh, okay. He's just going to laugh. He doesn't know either.
Well,
so it's your turn then.
I tell you, actually, we already have the correct answer.
Wait a minute.
What?
I know.
How's that even possible?
Well, you should ask Susanna from Ohio because it looks like she is the first one with the correct answer. Good job, Susanna.
Susanna, that's amazing.
Also, David and Sarah from Harvest, Alabama have the correct answer. Now, Ian from Knoxville, Tennessee said a cattle driver.
Ooh, great answer.
That's a great answer. Not the one we were looking for, but it looks like Joshua in Fort Mill has the answer we were looking for. And so does Joseph from Alabama. The Coon Boys in Goshen, Indiana also have the answer we were looking for. And there's Violet in Utah again.
I see one from, looks like Bryson in Virginia Golf Club.
Truly from Hudson, Florida,
kind of
said the
driver.
same thing.
Different
Golf
kind of
club.
driver.
That does make sense.
That was a great answer. Craig in North Carolina got the right answer, and Isaac in Burlington, Lane in Burlington got the right answer. Let's see here. James in Omaha got an answer. That wasn't exactly the one we were looking for, but definitely a great answer. Joel in Richmond, Virginia. Did you say Nicholas in North Carolina thought it was a backseat driver?
No, I didn't see
That was
one.
a good one.
I've met a few of those in my life.
Absolutely.
The Niblin kids here in Charlotte, North Carolina, suggested it was an off-roader.
Oh,
That makes perfect
great
sense.
Answer.
Not the answer we were looking for, but that is a really good answer to the riddle.
I see Andrew from Alabama. Way to go. That's what we were looking for. And Linda in Virginia. Matthias in Knoxville, Tennessee was also thinking cattle driver. I love that answer. Not the one we had, but I do love that answer. And then there's Jean in Stewart, Virginia. And then Peter Hall was also thinking from Chattanooga. He was thinking also about that backseat driver.
Well, Christian said a bad driver, and unfortunately, they do get on the road.
Oh, they do.
Too many times.
They do. Sarah in South Carolina, right answer. Let's hear.
Sasha from Cincinnati has the right answer also. And we've got several golf clubs.
Yeah, that was
here.
a popular
Yeah,
answer.
that is a good answer.
Rylan in Rock Hill, we didn't trick him. That's the right answer we were looking for. Laura in Charlotte was also thinking the golf driver. And let's see here.
Well, Vonda in Spencer, North Carolina, looks like she has the right answer too.
And then Caitlin in Virginia, that's the right answer. Man, there are so many right answers. Ella and Titan in Waxhaw, North Carolina, that's the answer I was looking for.
So we have one in here that truly in Hudson, Florida, suggested her siblings because they drive her crazy.
Oh, that's a great
But
answer.
that's not the answer we were looking for at all.
I can understand that answer, though. I totally get that. JJ in Virginia came up with the right answer, and William in Columbus, Georgia was thinking it was the golf club. Lydia in Indiana, good to hear from you again. And she was thinking it was someone who doesn't know how to drive.
Well, that does make sense.
That
there are
makes
plenty
a
of them
lot
out
of
there.
sense.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense. And Matthew and Micah in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, they're checking in, they're listening, and they're coming up with the right answer.
Always good to hear from them.
Great job, guys. Do you have any others there, Mr. Jason?
I think that's all I've got.
Okay,
Well,
that's all I've got. So,
I guess it's time to move on then with the answer.
okay, I'm going to tell you then what driver never gets on the road. Well, that would be a screwdriver.
Of course.
Screwdriver.
course.
You don't want to run over those. You hope it won't be on the road. So Susanna from Ohio was the first one to get through with that answer. All right. I think we maybe had a version of this, but not necessarily exactly this one. So let's go with number 3. What do you
This
think?
is my favorite riddle. As a former cheerleader, I could do a little cheer for y'all if you'd like it anytime. So here's my question. Here's my next riddle, and it's a good one. What is a cheerleader's favorite color. Now, what would be a cheerleader's favorite color? If they know the answer, what do they call?
They call 1-800-888-7077. 1-800-888-7077.
Now, our favorite colors were our school colors, of course. So that would be different than what we were looking for. That would be blue and orange, like the Florida Gators. So all those kids down in Florida, you know the Florida Gators probably, their colors were blue and orange, but that's not the answer we were looking for. We're wondering, what is a cheerleader's favorite color? Guess what?
Look at that.
Hannah in Georgia. Boy, you might be a cheerleader yourself if you figured this one out that fast. So Hannah in Georgia is our winner. Who else do we have on here?
Susanna from Ohio was actually the first answer we got in, but she said cherry red. Good answer. Yes.
I love that. That's so great. She must have been a cheerleader too. I see Joel in Richmond, Virginia. That's the right answer. And Laura in Winchester, Virginia. Great job. Christina in Knoxville is so close. I mean, so close.
Oh, she gets points for that.
She definitely gets points for that. That was a great answer. And Jack from Florida and Brandon from Smithville, Virginia. That's the right answer. Joseph in New Iberia was thinking cheering, which that's a good answer.
I see rah-rah up there, I think. Is that a color? That's Ray maybe. Yeah.
That's it's like red in Spanish, I believe.
Okay.
Or close.
Close enough.
I don't speak Spanish, so obviously I don't know if that is or not. But Katie in South Carolina was thinking a pink kitty cat. That is a good answer, even though it wasn't the answer we were looking for, but it's pink, so I give you credit for the pink part of it because that's my favorite color.
We do have Matthew and Micah from South Carolina saying cherry red.
Oh, great job, guys. What a good answer.
Ian in Knoxville says the same thing, cherry red. That seems to be a very popular alternative answer to our riddle here.
It could be the right answer. It's not the one we chose, but it's definitely a great answer. Mr. Mike said it's not the right answer, but I would have thought it would have been the right answer since Matthew and Micah said it, so I'm a little confused there. Emma in Rock Hill, South Carolina, though, we did not trick her. She's got the right answer, and Sarah and David in Alabama got the right answer.
I like that one. Do you see that from Eliza from Alabama?
I do not.
Pomple. Like pom-poms.
Like pom,
Purple.
purple
pom-poms. I see what you're doing there. I sure do.
That was so
Not the answer we were looking for, though.
That was a great answer, though.
Pomple.
Abigail in Rock Hill, that's the right answer for sure. Who else do you have, Mr. Jason?
The McConnell kids checking in from Iowa, they said cheery. Again, another alternative correct answer for us. And that's the same answer that Lauren from Charlotte has as well, cherry red. The Coon Boys from Goshen, Indiana says rah red.
Good job, Coon Boys. I love that.
But we've got, there's Isaiah in Florida with the correct answer, Christian in Chesapeake, Isabella in Columbus, Georgia, Jacob in South Carolina. Those are all the right answers that we have. Oswaldo from Florida also. And my screen just jumped, so I'll have to get back down to that.
Well, I did see Cyrus in Tobaccoville, North Carolina, definitely with the right answer. I think you said Jacob in South Carolina, because that definitely was right. And then we have Oswald from Florida with the right answer, and Christopher in Virginia. And then Kim down in Huntsville, Alabama. That's right, Kim. That's what we wanted to see. Sasha in Ohio and Christopher in Lexington, South Carolina thought it might be orange. And you know what? That was one of my school colors, so that was a great answer.
Well, I think we'll have to give the official answer because we still have 3 more riddles to go. So what is the answer to that question?
Well, it's exactly what the McConnell kids from Iowa thought and what Matthias in Knoxville thought. What is a cheerleader's favorite color? Mr. Jason, what is a cheerleader's favorite color?
Yellow.
Hannah from Georgia, the first one to come and give us that right answer. Now, I'm a little excited about this next riddle. We've never used it before, and I think we might get some very interesting answers.
Oh, Mr. Mike is
Okay.
being brave today with a new riddle for everyone listening. So
We already have the correct answer. No, I'm just kidding.
didn't trick him now,
That
did we?
was fast. Even before it was asked, they knew.
Should you give the phone number before I read the riddle or after I
No,
read
let's
the
let's do this decently and in order. You go right ahead.
Okay, boys and girls, it's time for the next riddle now. Here's the question. It's brand new. What did the Eskimo put on when he was in bed? Now think about that. It's an Eskimo. So what did the Eskimo put on when he was in bed?
I think we might stump a few people on
That's
that
a tough one.
All right. Well, if you do know the answer, 1-800-888-7077 is the number for you to call in. 1-800-888-7077. I'm all excited to hear what this answer is going to be.
Well, would you like to take a guess at it first
I
before
would
the
not
kids even try?
dare to
Are
do that.
you sure?
I am
Because we'll
certain,
let you.
because anything I say will probably give the answer away.
I don't know, Mr. Jason. You're pretty creative, but guess what? We've got some answers coming in here that
We
are
do.
so creative. I'll let you start.
Okay, it looks like Christina in Knoxville said, and they put on igloo. That's not the answer we were looking for. It also looks like the Coon Boys from Goshen, Indiana. They said a bed jacket. Boy, you're getting there, but
Boy,
not
there,
quite.
everybody's getting close.
Yep. Boy, Ian is pretty close. Ian from Knoxville, Tennessee. So close that I really don't want to give that one.
Did you see what
Joseph in Indiana?
Joseph, Indiana, and then Ian in Knoxville is on? Man, they're all so close. I just don't know how much you want us to say, Mr.
I think
Mike.
you can say with Joseph's, he said a sheet of ice.
Ooh, so did
That is
Patricia in
good.
North
Yeah,
Carolina. She
that's a
was
good
thinking
answer.
that. Now, I see Julia and Rock Hill.
Yes, I would say that's the right answer.
That is the right answer, and I believe it's the first right answer. So we
Yes,
are going to
Julia.
declare Julia and Rock Hill the winner of this riddle. That is great.
First one in.
But
Well,
Joshua from Alabama was thinking they would probably have a bedhead.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
can
I-
relate
makes
to
sense.
that.
maybe they should use their snow cap, as somebody suggested if they have a bed head. And
Yeah.
then somebody said whipped cream.
Whipped
Those are
cream
all
is a good
possible
answer.
answers.
I have some mockery coming in of my attempt to speak Spanish and red coming in, so that's very nice. So I
Always like that.
Yeah, like who would mock my fluent Spanish there? But I see that Nicholas in Raleigh was thinking snow pants, which I would too if I were there. That would keep you warm.
Sure.
And then
That's a good one.
you
Do you see that from, it looks like Titan from Waxhaw, Eskimo Pilo.
What?
Put your head on the Pilo.
Oh.
Eskimo
Titan.
Eskimo Pilo, yes.
That was
Okay.
a good
That is pretty
answer,
good.
Titan.
Yeah.
Great job.
Mr. David in Florida said an icebreaker. No, okay. That's a decent answer, I guess.
That's a great answer. Truly in Florida got the right answer. And then Daniel in Columbus, Georgia was thinking a sheet of ice. And so was Isaac in Tobaccoville. Good to hear from you again, Isaac. That was a great answer.
Caleb from Swainsboro, Georgia has the answer we were looking for. Nice job, Caleb.
So did Benjamin and Abigail in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Boy, they can get these riddles figured out faster than anybody I know. Now, Cadence from South Carolina was thinking pajamas, which I think that's a good answer.
Well, and Sarah and David from Harvest, Alabama, along those same lines, but this is one of my favorite answers so far. They said polar pajamas. Not just pajamas, but polar pajamas.
That's a great one. But listen, can you think of this, though? Caitlin in Virginia was thinking a snow cap. That's a great answer. Got to keep that head warm. Sheet of ice from Elizabeth in Chesapeake, Virginia. And then the Luck girls in Ohio definitely got the right answer. Ice sheets from Ryan in Picksville, Ohio. I think that's the first time we've heard from Picksville, Ohio, to my knowledge. So thanks for calling, Ryan. That was a great guess.
Faith in Indiana suggested flippers.
Oh, flippers is a great answer.
Yeah.
And then Connor in Mechanicsville, Virginia. I will say, Mr. Mike, you've got a lot of answers, but not a lot of the ones we were looking for.
Good.
Go ahead. What else do you
try.
have, Mr. Jason?
Well, we've got another sheet of ice from Sasha in Cincinnati. Lillian in Portsmouth, Virginia said polar bear, which I just like saying. Lydia in Indiana, I think, has the correct answer, at least the spirit of the correct answer. A sheet of ice from the McConnell kids in Iowa. Lots of sheets of ice. In fact, Isaiah from Florida says sheets of ice and sweaters of snow.
Oh,
Yes.
wow.
Yep.
Man, these are such good answers.
Matthias
Well.
in Knoxville, I like his answer. He said a snow bed. Not quite the answer we're looking
Man,
for.
you
Instead
are
of a
getting
waterbed.
so close. You could almost want to give them credit for
Of course,
that.
maybe it was a water bed, but then took it up to the igloo and became a snow bed. We really are out of time
So you're
because we
telling
have
me-
two more
Oh,
riddles.
man, we have got to book it, boys and
and
girls.
we are really,
Okay, but this was
not
a
that
tricky
we
one.
Not that we've never gone out over before.
We have done a little bit of overtime play, but we'll go ahead and answer this one. So, what did the Eskimo put on when he was in bed? Well, he put on a blanket of snow.
A blanket
did.
of snow.
A blanket
yes.
of snow.
And Julia figured that out. She's in Rock Hill.
Well done, Julia.
First one to get through. All right. Riddle number 5.
Okay, because we still have a lot of good answers coming in on that one. We'll move on. So get ready, kids, because this is one you are going to want to dial fast because I think a lot of you know this riddle. So get ready. What kind of shoes would a girl pig wear? Now, what kind of shoes would a girl pig wear?
And if you know the answer, call us right now at 1-800-888-7077. That's 1-800-888-7077.
Boy, I bet some kids are dialing so fast right now because they know the answer to this riddle. I had a guess earlier. I don't know if I can give my answer because then I
Well,
don't.
that might give it away. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it might. But I made an honest attempt.
Now,
Was
I
she
have a riddle
close?
for Mr. Mike.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Mr. Mike, do you know what position a pig would play on the baseball team?
The pig's skin?
No.
A baseball team.
Baseball, yeah.
Oh, I know I do.
Snort stop.
Snort stop.
Yeah, you play
we
snort
might
stop.
have to use that.
Yeah, write that one
later on.
down.
So maybe next time. Snort stop.
A snort stop.
Don't be disgruntled, but give us the pig answer if you think you know.
And well, we've got the right answer already rolling in. It looks like Ben and Abby and Rock Hill once again were the first ones in with the correct answer.
Great
but
job.
the Coon Boys in Indiana right behind them on that one. And then it looks like Christopher in Virginia also has the right answer.
Did you see what Sarah and David in Harvest, Alabama said?
So close.
So close.
So close. I don't think you can give that
I
one.
can't tell what they said because it was so close. It's almost perfect. But great job, Sarah and David. I loved it.
The Nibbling kids
Yep, they
also
got
have the
it
right answer, yep.
And don't forget Lillian in Virginia. She got it right. And William in Columbus, Georgia. And Jack in Florida. Great answer. That's the one we were looking for. Joshua, Fort Mill, South Carolina. We didn't trick him. Perfect answer.
Ella in Waxhaw, North Carolina says clip clomps.
Oh,
Yeah.
clip clomps.
yeah.
Ella.
Somebody else said pig flops, which I think is,
Pig
put on your pig flops.
flops. And then you've got Matthew and Micah in Travelers Rest, South Carolina. And then you've got Brandon in Smithfield, Virginia. Again, so close. I can't even say what he said. It was just so good.
Well,
Truly in Florida says leather boots.
Oh, leather.
Take that, cows.
Yeah, have some of that.
shockingly, we are out of time for this riddle. We still
Mr.
have
Mike?
another one, and we have a minute and a half to get the answer and then give another riddle. And I'm
Mike,
thinking
I feel a little
we're
rushed today.
I mean, we could go to 4:45
I've
if
seen
you
the
want.
next shift coming in, and I think we should just keep right on
Well,
going
I
here.
think that Ryan in Pixel, Ohio, at least deserves an honorable mention for his answer of sloppers as opposed to slippers.
Oh, that's so
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
I
Nicely
love
done.
that. That might be one of my favorite
played.
ones. So would you like me to move on, Mr. Mike? Mr. Mike's
No, you
giving
have to
me
give the
eye.
answer first.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what I mean. To give
I
the
didn't give
answer.
you the icy stare.
The-
So that was the other riddle.
That was
I'm
the other
sorry,
riddle.
That was the other riddle.
Okay. Mr. Jason is going to tell us the answer to what kind of shoes would a girl pig wear?
Well, of course they would wear high squeals.
High squeals.
That was
and
that was a terrible pig squeal, but
That's
you got the
close
answer.
enough.
Yeah.
Ben and Abigail from Rock Hill, first ones. All right, we have 41 seconds
I'm
to
just
do
saying,
the
we just
entire
got a
riddle and
request
say
in to
goodbye.
go 15 more minutes. We literally got a request. Just take it 15 more minutes, Mr. Mike.
Oh,
So
they demand more
Joel,
time.
they
do
demand more time with these riddles and Mr. Mike. So, okay, here's the last riddle, kids. Hurry up, because we're getting a lot of pressure in here. What do you call a train that carries bubble gum?
Oh, this is an old one.
It
isn't
is.
Oldie but goldie.
So call right now, 1-800-888-7077. Be the first one in with this answer. There you go, 1-800-888-7077. And they're off.
That's right.
Let's
What do
see.
you call a train that carries bubble gum? I bet Ella and Titan in Waxhaw, North Carolina know the answer to that riddle. That is a hard one, though.
There we go. It looks like Christina in Tennessee is the first one with the correct answer.
Wow,
Good
great job, Christina.
But there's a bunch of them rolling right on in. So many, I can't keep up with them.
Oh, goodness gracious. Man, this one was not that tricky. So let me go quickly and tell you that Joseph in New Iberia got the right answer, and Andrew in Auburn, Alabama, and Isaac in Wilmington, North Carolina, and Isabella in Columbus, Georgia. Great job. And don't forget Charlotte in Virginia, and Jack in North Carolina, and the Niblin kids in Charlotte. Who else, Mr. Jason?
Joel in Richmond, Virginia. It also looks like the Coon Boys from Goshen, Indiana, of course, with the right answer. Liliana from Campbello, South Carolina, has the right answer. Ian from Tennessee. Bethany from Chattanooga. And it looks like Jaden from Huntsville, Alabama, also has the right answer. Truly from Florida, of course, you've got the right answer. And then Whitney in Louisiana with the correct answer as well.
And Whitney in North Carolina got the right answer, too.
Wow.
Connor in Mechanicsville and Benjamin in North Carolina. Oh, man, did you see they're calling in from Alabama? And then Caitlin's calling in, and Susanna in Ohio's got it, and Cyrus in North Carolina. And then Charles in Mobile, Alabama got exactly the answer we were looking for.
Lydia in Indiana said a bubble train. Not the answer we're looking for, but a good answer just the same. And then the McConnell kids from Iowa with the right answer. Jack from Florida. Abby from Petersburg, Indiana. Levi from Charlotte. And then Sarah from North Carolina also said a bubble train. And then Thomas in Smithfield, Virginia has the right answer. And so does Autumn in Alabama, also has the right answer.
Laura in Virginia, and then Lori in Indian Trail, Jackson in North Carolina, Aaron in Missouri. I believe it's Missouri, calling in with the right answer. I get confused in Montana and Missouri. I think it's Missouri.
That is Missouri.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I should take history again.
Or even geography.
Or geography. Sienna in Bountiful, Utah, and Christian in Chesapeake, Virginia. And then don't forget Jesse from Florida and Rebecca in Paintsville, Georgia.
Did anyone get it wrong?
We just had a
have it
couple
right.
of bubble trains in there.
Oh,
so,
that's right.
yeah.
Bubble train.
These are great answers. And some of these kids are new, like Josiah in Richfield, North Carolina, and Nicholas in Raleigh. I probably have heard from them, but they got the right answer once again.
Sienna from Bountiful, Utah said, and I've never heard this answer before, a blocomotive. A great answer, blocomotive.
Perfect.
Not the one we're looking for, but we should write that down.
Yes.
Definitely get extra credit for that one. Do you want me to keep going? Because there are so many kids on here, Mr. Mike.
Well,
that
we're
have
only
the
3
right
minutes
answer.
over, so I don't know. I
Kids,
guess
next
we could.
riddle. No, I'm just kidding. But we do have to give you the right answer in case you were confused on this.
Well, Matthew's going to ask it again, all right? So,
What do you call a train that carries bubblegum? What do you call a train that carries bubblegum?
okay.
Matthew, that was so great. That was the riddle we were looking for. And then we had the Belize girls in Tennessee that came in right here at the end with the right answer on that one. And we do not want to forget Kate and Joshua in Alabama, because they popped right on at the end and gave us the right answer. So great job, kids. So here's the riddle. What do you call a train that carries bubblegum? Well, it's a choo-choo train.
Of course
That's
it is.
right. And Christina from Tennessee knew that. So well done, all of you, the many of you who already knew that answer. Very well done. Well, you know what we're going to do tomorrow? You know what we're planning to do tomorrow, right?
Wait. Oh.
Oh,
Do we have plans tomorrow?
tell me what it is, Mr.
Maybe
Mike.
we should come back and get on the old adventure ship again.
Absolutely.
I will be here.
All right,
I
more
will
riddles.
be here at 4 o'clock, from 4 to 4:30. 40-ish, wherever that may end.
Wherever we finally wrap
Give or
it.
Mountain
take.
and Pacific time.
One more thing before we go.
Bye-bye.
The Captain's Club is a radio presentation of the Bible Broadcasting Network.